All right, we've got an excellent show for you. Let's cut the crap. Let's get into the excellence. This show's got a lot of excellence here. I'll show you this. I've been getting into this book. Hardcore by Cormac McCarthy. It's called Blood Meridian. I am huge into this book, as you could see by the worn look of this book. You see, I've been reading it. I just finished this up. This was a great book. So great.
Are you a fan of the judge or are you a fan of the kid?
I'll tell you this. So this book, it was, it's based on historical events. So, it's like this Texas-Mexico border thing. Yeah, this was like in the 1850s. And so this is like an epic novel that traces the fortunes of this kid who, 14-year-old, he's from Tennessee, and this kid, he stumbled on a nightmarish world in which the market for Indian scalps, I don't know, it's very, and you can see on the back, he's going through a lot here.
Yeah, that's him.
He's doing this Shel Silverstein thing. There's this kid here. Now, I loved this novel so much, and you know what I do?
You dressed like it. Look, it matches your shirt
This
perfectly.
is what I do because I like to give, a lot of people, they just read a book, page 1, page 2, page 3. I read my book, that's like reading your book on easy mode. I read my book on expert mode. So I'll go to page like 175 and I go,
oh my God.
I go to page 77. I go, and I take out a few pages before I even open the
my
thing.
book.
And then I'll be reading. And you know what? If I can't figure out what the hell is going on, if there's some big jump in the book, I kind of exercise my right to come up with whatever the hell I want. Now, I loved this book so much. Of course, this is it's like a neo-biblical rhetoric, soaring and pulsing is how I describe it. I loved it so much, I went out and I got the Blood Meridian Sam Talent hat that you see Sam Talent wearing all the time. Remember that idiot comedian, that try-hard comedian? He's always laughing at his own jokes. He's morbidly obese. You'll hear about that today. This is his favorite hat and his favorite book. Well, guess what, Sam? I got the hat. I got the book. So what makes you so fucking special? I got the same shit. We'll go over that book. I'll do page by page, turn by turn. I've got another new thing I'd like to show you. Who does this look like? Kind of looks like Anthony Cumia, right?
Wait, hold it up. Cover the top and the bottom. Wow. Really?
Look at that. Does that not look like Cumia? So it is the moon, Moon Man. But this is a joint snuffer. See, it's got this hole. You put your joint in there and it kills the thing. But it does look like little Cumia. Thank you so much. I bought that for myself after a fan told me, a listener, of course, told me about these snuffers. Thank you. Exciting. We've got this investment contest coming. We got a couple contests I want to talk to you about. We're looking for a Mexican news anchor to work for us. I wanted to say, we got a ton of people reaching out about that. A ton of our Mexican audience has reached out. Oh, Mike, I would love to work with Redbar in any way. I'm Mexican. I'm from Guatemala. I'm this, I'm that. I said, fine. We've put you in a folder. We're going to get back to you on that. That's going to be sometime far away. But thank you for your entries. We're also doing this investment contest where we're going to do like a Shark Tank style thing where I invest in one viewer's business, okay? That's coming up too. What were the rules on this investment contest? Make a video, right? You had to make me a pitch.
Yes, and we've got some submissions
we
already.
Got some. Should we show any, or should we save them?
No, let's save them because they're not organized.
So we got two contests going on, and those are pending contests. And thank you.
They're still open if you want to.
Yes, thank you so much.
Submit.
Okay, this is late at night. Let me close some stuff here. So Shane Gillis's girlfriend had her lung collapse. This is why I got Jules that cough button. Should I show people this? Shane Gillis's girlfriend. Bring that to next up. I want to show you this. Shane Gillis, I broke the news here on Redbar a couple weeks ago that Shane Gillis got his first girlfriend. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. She's blonde. She's sports. She looks like a sports girl from high school, one of those psychotic Christian sports girls. And we showed you her. Did we show her Instagram when we broke the news? Shane Gillis got his first girlfriend.
No.
We didn't show her Instagram.
I don't think so.
We didn't. Okay, well, we've got a clip. Turns out Shane Gillis's new girl, and this is big news. They're congratulating Shane.
It kind of went viral on Twitter. There was tons of posts about how he got this hot babe.
He got this
All you
hot
need
ass
is to
babe.
be funny, you incels.
We're going to see how hot she is. Now, this is his first girlfriend. You guys all know Shane Gillis, right? The big comedian. And it's funny, Shane is one of the few comedians where all the people who hate comedians go, oh, well, Shane's the dog. I like Shane. He's not here. Not at Redbar. You know, I even saw Crack Amico, which is based on Zach Amico. Crack Amico released a few things here. I've seen him say it. I hate all the comedians. We hate Tony. We hate Joe Rogan. But we love the dog, Shane. I got to shake this out of your heads. There's no loving the dog, Shane. Not here. There's also no loving the dog, Theo Vaughn. Not here. No. They're all just as bad. Trust me on this. This isn't a gag. They're not good. So Shane Gillis, most of his work is stolen. Most of his work is fraudulent. Wait till you see his girlfriend. His girlfriend, they dug this up. He starts dating this blonde Christian. She looks like one of those cheerleaders of a football team.
She's a babe. She's a classic babe.
No.
Mike's going to say no, but she's a classic babe to you, probably.
Okay, well, I got some zoom-ins to prove otherwise. Now, these are going to be some cruel zoom-ins, okay? This is not something Shane is going to like, and it might make Shane think of me as not the best. But I'm going to show you this. His girlfriend, and I'm so glad that he started dating her because they found she was a guest on the real Dr. Phil show. Yeah. Dr. Phil, not Adam Ray's Dr. Phil, but the regular Dr. Phil. She was on Dr. Phil because her lung collapsed. I couldn't believe this.
I'm not going to lie. I started this video ready to make fun of her, and by the end of it, I was like, she's just like me for real.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. Let's not say that because I'm about to say something that's definitely not like you, and you don't want to be tied into what I'm about to say about her. She finally quit vaping after her lung collapse. I don't know why this is on Dr. Phil. I don't know how they found her. Here she is, and it'll kind of, I'll let it play. It'll kind of explain itself. This is really her. I'm not joking. This isn't like a gag of a girl who looks like her. This is really her. Do we have her name?
Grace, I think.
Race. Okay. R-A-S-E. Is her name Grace?
Yeah.
Grace.
Wait, what? Her name is Grace?
And?
The same as Grace O'Malley? I didn't even think about that till just now.
Wait. So we did this, and this is who Shane should really be dating, from BFFs, from Brianna Chicken Fry's best friend, Grace O'Malley. Remember that big swamp donkey that I was showing you? So he found another woman named Grace. Now, does Grace O'Malley, a.k.a. Barstool's swamp donkey, know that Shane is dating
another Grace? That's heartbreaking.
Not just another Grace, a different style Grace. She finally quit vaping after her lung collapsed. A lot of propaganda about to come up in this video. A lot of weird shit. We'll break it down. This is Shane Gillis's new girlfriend. I'm not joking.
I just got back from being in the hospital for 4.5 days with a spontaneous pneumothorax, so my lung completely collapsed. They go through this part of my rib cage.
Okay, so this is her, and she's always making a face like this. Okay, she's always making a face like this. You've seen these people on your Explore page on Instagram, girls like this from Tampa Bay, Florida, making their face like this. It'll more make sense. And we'll show you some other parts of her. But here she is. This is a TikTok that she did, and they're playing it at the beginning of Dr. Phil, not Adam Ray's Dr. Phil, which is ironic. I mean, it's like, Shane, why don't you get her on Adam Ray's Dr. Phil if you're going to get her on the real Dr. Phil? Okay.
Lung completely collapsed. They go through this part of my rib cage, and the doctor, he cuts off a part of my lung, the little bubbles on the top of my lung, which are making me collapse. They take a little, like, scrub, like, really rough, sharp, like, scrubber thing, and they go inside and they scrub my lung.
So I do have to do a zoom in. Can anyone guess what I'm going to zoom in on this screen, Jules? You could sit this one out if you feel this is too
I would never
disgusting.
zoom in on a girl.
Let's go to the chat. What part of the chat, or what part of this frame do you think I'm going to zoom in on here? And you know what? I'll even get my pointer out. Now, this is called a Redbar low blow. This is a segment I like to call, this is kind of low, even for Redbar, right? Okay, what part am I going to zoom in on? Well, I hope you know what?
They already outguessed, so.
Really? Okay, let's read the chat here. It's going very fast. I'll read this. The crotch, the camel toe, the penis, the pussy, the vag, the pussy kacha, the moose, the... Okay.
This is horrible.
See, I do this thing, and I do this thing on Instagram. So I'll be scrolling through Instagram, and I'm looking at bikini babe after bikini babe in my Ace Ventura costume. And sometimes I'll see a girl, and I'll say this in my head. This is what I say as a guy. This is a, red-blooded guy. I'll see a girl, and I'll go, okay, let's see. And then I'll go, oh, lot of meat down there. And I'll say, oh, lot of meat down. Sorry, Shane. Lot of meat down there. As you can see, we've got an Eminem style, guess who's back, Robin in his tights style something down there. Now, I don't know if Shane is gay. I don't know if Shane is bi. He hates trans people. Well, I don't know. Have we seen? Maybe this lung surgery was something else.
She wasn't worrying about looking her best. She just went through a traumatic event.
You can't do nothing about that. That is...
Sure.
Oh, yeah, look your best. Oh, please, what are you going to do? Look your best? Shane? You could... Do you do your Trump, Shane? Do you do your Trump impression? You should do your Trump, Shane. We loved your Trump impression. You know what you should do? Go up to her and go, you could grab him by the what? By the giant mound? Trump says it? How bad can I be? How bad of a guy can I be? So there it is. That's disturbing to me. Don't bring that to Dr. Phil. That's a big downtown. That's a big problem for me here. And you want to talk about, oh, Shane hates trans. It's old people, everyone in Austin, you hate trans people. Well, Robin Tran don't got nothing like that downtown. She got a tiny fucking thing. You ever see Robin Tran? See, this is why Asian people make the best trans. They don't got to have the surgery. They got such a tiny thing down there. You're looking at thinking that that's just the sea. So, Shane, this is disgusting. Will he address this? That's what we're waiting on now. Will Shane address this? You know, I didn't want to tell everybody this, but this is a lot.
But good point. He loves Trump.
Yeah, he loves Trump. This is what Trump would do to her or to someone else. I'm trying to find my life.
I think she looks like a great girl, and there's nothing wrong with her whatsoever. Yeah. And I love that her lung collapsed, and I find that to be brat.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm just trying to get my chat here. It's kind of scrolling. Cherry tomato boy. That's a lot of meat, they say, or I say, and I do that to every... Hey, don't feel bad. You dang hillbilly soccer player. Don't feel bad. I do it to everybody. I'm on Hannah Ann Sluss. I go, that's a lot. And I'm doing this. You know, these two thumbs. I'm going, ooh, that's a lot of meat down there. That's a little too heavy for me. And listen, if you're a girl with a lot of meat down there, I don't know what you can do. You could go on a diet.
Just be yourself.
Disgusting.
Guys.
Do not be yourself. Put that away and don't show that off there. The ambiguously gay duo is what I'm looking at here from SNL. Jesus. Let's hear about her collapsed lung, a.k.a. her, penis enhancement surgery or whatever the fuck she got.
Off a part of my lung, the little bubbles on the top of my lung, which are making me collapse. They take a little, scrub, really rough, sharp, scrubber thing, and they go inside and they scrub my lung and my rib, so it's really raw and inflamed. When I woke up from this surgery, it's so funny. I go, what part am I going to zoom in on? I saw a list a mile long. I already said this. I want to say it again. The mound, the crotch, this, the V, So you all saw from a mile away. So it's not something that's just in my head. So here she is in her hospital bed. It's like, okay, yeah, you had time
what is happening to me?
I gotta make sure I do my full eyebrows while I'm in the hospital.
Oh, those look like naturally nice brows.
Oh, yeah, they're real natural, just like the girls from Love Island. Like, the beautiful eyebrows on Love Island. They're showing those girls getting ready in the morning in their shared bathroom, and they're drawing on their eyebrows as if it's, like a... drag show here. So here she is. She's in the hospital. She's going, ay, my aching head. Now let's hear what else she says here on Phil.
Ask the nurse if this is what death is. If this is how, if I'm dying, because...
Okay, this thing, I'm sorry. It's so distracting. That's too much tuna. Oh, hello. Too much tuna. Talk to John Mulaney. Don't be mad at me. Talk to John Mulaney and Rich Dix. What is his name? The other guy?
Oh my God, I can't even remember. What is his name?
No wonder Shane's got to have so many beers. Beer goggles, right? So there she is. And let's hear her story. Of course, I'll stop with this mound crap, okay? Because that's a low blow.
It was one of the most horrific pains I've ever experienced, and it would not end.
Joking.
Just 5 months ago, 23-year-old Grace vowed to never vape again after she was hospitalized for a collapsed lung.
Wait. She vowed to never date again.
Vape again.
Oh, okay, of course. Now, they're going to listen to this propaganda from Big Tobacco. Listen to what they say about vaping. Now, I vape 24 hours a day. I don't stop sucking on but I am also in what's called phenomenally bad health. I like to do this to me. I go, guys, I vape all the time, and I'll say that about anything that they say is bad. I go, guys, it's not bad to, my whole life is ruined.
It would be cute if you and me both got a collapsed lung together and we're in a little hospital bed side by side, both going, ow, the scraping.
It'd be really nice. I love the hospital. I love hospice. Listen to this.
Vape again.
After
she was hospitalized for a collapsed lung. Now, this lung had been collapsed for a while.
My lung!
It wasn't just like one day it did. She says she began vaping in college at 19 years old because she thought, it's cool. Just give it a shot.
It's cool.
This was hell.
It was the worst pain I've ever experienced.
Dr. Phil likes that you went through pain, by the way. He was grinning while he said,
how did you get on Dr. Phil? Is he poaching? Is he hospital chasing? Is he sitting out there, ambulance chasing? Anybody have a collapsed lung from vape? How did this come to be? This seems like a scheme. And listen to this. She's claiming she got a collapsed lung from vaping, but listen closely to what they say.
And I actually think she looks really good here. This maybe is where Shane saw her and fell in love.
Get me that girl. So, but it is funny. It's like, why don't you do a recreation of this with Adam Ray and get your new girlfriend on Adam Ray? And then maybe here, I'll show you. There's some other parts here that are cute.
This was hell.
It was the worst pain I've
War
ever
is
experienced
hell.
in my life.
And did you know there were risks associated with vaping?
Yeah. I was trying to quit for a while, and I felt like I needed to.
Hospitalized 2 times for vaping, it says. Are you sure? Are we sure it's
Are you
for
sure that she
vaping?
wasn't standing beside one of those army burn pits or something? If she's only 23, that seems like
But listen to what they say.
a
This
little
is
too
where it gets
fast
suspicious.
to be
and
hospitalized so soon.
That's what I mean. I think Shane Gillis is already wrapped up in somebody who's okay to lie with this propaganda. Listen to this.
And then one day I was on the treadmill, and I was like, I really can't breathe right now. The next morning, I started coughing up blood.
Oh, who would have thought? Oh, running as fast as you can would make you feel like you can't breathe. Are you kidding me? I do a slight brisk walk to the car and I'm kneeling and I can't breathe. It's not because of this. It's called exercise.
Maybe this bitch is about to save our life.
Well, listen to
We
this.
should get along.
Listen.
Becca.
I knew then that something was up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. When you hear Connor talking about this and say, well, you could have a lung problem, and you could have surgery. That doesn't sound like a lot when you say it real fast.
Yes, it does.
But when it becomes a reality, it's a whole lot different, right?
It is so painful, and it's so real. Like, I was in the hospital.
Who is this little kid?
Okay, wait, did they bring her on to scare him straight off vaping? Because that's kind of cool. That's a cool job. Like, she comes on the show and goes, kid, my lung.
I mean, this
You
kid
don't
is
want to
cool.
be like this.
This is one of those kids who has like born natural talent to kick flip and skateboard really good. Kids like this, if you looked like this in high school, you were able to do whatever you wanted. You could pick up skateboarding in a weekend. There were kids like this. Mike Chung. A kid like this could make one of those perfect bow and arrows out of a paperclip and a rubber band, and like it stabs into a. Kids like this were so good at cool stuff like that. So now this kid's vaping. He thinks he's going to be scared straight by this liar.
I mean, this is perfect. If you have a little kid like that, yeah, he's so good at skateboarding. He's a way better bully than all the kids in the class, but he's still not immune to a babe. If another nerd came on and went, oh, don't vape, you little brat, he wouldn't listen. But if you bring a babe on to tell him.
I don't know. I don't know if a kid like that, he's
going to listen.
I don't know. Well, let's find out. But listen to this part. This is where it gets me. Let's just get through this.
So painful, and it's so real. Like, I was in the hospital
He doesn't believe
twice
her.
because of it, because it collapsed again the next week, and then I got this surgery.
Why is this woman talking to an underage kid? Arrest her. We live in a new world now. I don't know if you've ever been on Twitter. If you talk to a kid, it's over. There is no talking to. This is grooming. This is sexual assault to a minor. Okay, but watch this part. Here's the part I'm talking about.
Surgery, and they put chest tubes in you, and it feels like they have a knife stuck inside
Those
your
were your
ribs.
breast
You can't
implants.
move. You can barely eat. You can't go to the bathroom by yourself. I had to deal with mortality at a young age and just be like, I could die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really look like you went through a lot.
Is there anything that would get you to ever do that again?
No.
Vape.
No, I have not vaped in
What if Shane had
168
20 beers and was like, come on.
This is the thing.
Let's have a cig.
We'll talk about that. Let's talk about Joe Rogan's green room and what's going on in there. And, if you can't take one pot. And listen, it's not just I can't vape full time anymore. It's not like I just can't be Tana Mongo anymore. Listen to this part.
Do that again?
No, I have not vaped in 168 days and like 9 hours. I have a timer.
Hold on.
It's hard when you're 12 years old. You're bulletproof. I want to talk to Dr. Cedric Rutland here. Now he is
here's the doctor. It's like, yeah, right. The doctor of what? Like reality show judge doctor. So here he is, and he looks nervous. He's obviously not trustworthy because of why? Guys, we learned this from Twitter. The color of his skin.
He's wearing a little mic, so this is obviously staged.
Look at that. I saw Kamala Harris. She was taking a phone call with Obama, who's also this type of color. And it was so staged because I saw Kamala was wearing a microphone. She was getting congratulated on becoming VP again. And then they saw, yeah, there's a microphone. So this is staged. Does anyone know what that's from? That's culture. This is all culture jokes and stuff. But listen to this. This is the part. This is the part that I've been dying to get to.
Certified pulmonologist and currently works at West Coast Lung in Orange County, California, and is the national spokesperson for the American Lung Association.
West Coast Lung.
Dr. Rutland.
Yeah, I went to West Coast Lung to get a wrap done on my right lung. They installed the PS4 so that I could, use my lung in the backseat of my car. Down at West Coast Lung.
You're standing in the car. Got it.
Okay. So this guy's not looking so good. Kid and Play over here. Haircut every 2 seconds. So if you want a haircut like this, you know what I found out about black people?
From Love Island.
From Love Island. I'm watching Love Island and I'm watching the black guy on the show give another black guy a haircut. And he was really good at it. He's like a pro barber. And I go, of course, they're all pro barbers. I bet you if you're a black kid, you and your friends every day cut each other's hair because you're definitely not spending $32 at Great Clips to get this redone every day. Look at that. If I did that, 6 hours later, that would be grown out on me. I shaved my nose, for instance. 2 hours later, it's full of hair again, and my nose is completely covered up like this. So black people, I think, and this is something we didn't know about them, they give each other haircuts, and they're actually very good at being barbers to each other. So let's hear what he has to say. This part is what I object to. And here's Will Smith's wife. Listen to this.
You got to explain to us what exactly is happening to the lungs when somebody takes, and everybody's different, there's different susceptibility, but for some people, it can be just one puff of a vape. What happens?
It could be just one puff of a vape to collapse your lung. No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so if this is true, here, I'll let the doctor confirm this. Listen.
Yeah, it can be just one puff.
Yeah, it can be. Okay, well then, Shane, it's time to get your new girlfriend out of the mothership, which allows cigar smoking at length in the green room. I hope she's not in this smoke-filled green room that you guys brag about every 2 days. I hope she's not sitting in the cloud of smoke at this green room. Hey, if anyone's at the mothership, when Shane's out there having his Marlboro Light after beer 22, is she right next to him? Because if one puff of this could land her back in the hospital, well, what's going on? How could she take all this secondhand right into her lungs?
Can we see the vape she was using? I feel like this is a little...
Does it show the vape? Yeah, she's probably got like the vape from Ethan Klein's Vape God video. The one that Jordan Peterson hit on H3.
One puff of a vape. What happens?
Yeah, it can be just one puff. I think,
it can be
think
just one
about it, everybody in this room is breathing right now, right? If you guys were all to close your eyes and you take a deep breath in and you blow that air out, what you just did is you snatched the environment that surrounds you. You introduced...
The fuck is this?
Wait. Sorry, there's a woman in the audience. Check this out. We even got the same my version. We even got the same hairdo. If anyone knows, that's another $10 prize, okay? That's just oh my God, look at this. Are we going to have like a Southport-style knife attack? By the way, I accidentally
look at his
hit...
dad behind him, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's his dad there. See, you're worried about your son vaping? You're worried about this here? Okay, let's see what... Ooh, yucky. Let's see. Yucky. Ooh, very yucky. Ooh, yucky. Look at how disgusting the people of this planet are, huh? Gross. Okay,
Used it to the inside of your body. It passes through your trachea, into your pipes, which are called bronchioles, and then into your alveoli, which are the balloons that are stacked on top of one another.
Doesn't
and
exist.
your lungs are supposed to pull out the oxygen, put it into the bloodstream and give it to your body to give you the energy that you have to sit up straight,
the
to nod
energy.
your head, to laugh, to cry, all of those things. That's what oxygen does. But in the
if this kid needs energy, he's going to have prime energy, okay? Don't need lung. Oh, yeah, I get most of my energy from my lungs, yeah. No, I don't drink coffee anymore. I just use my lungs. They make energy from the the HO2 or whatever, yeah, okay.
Subduing that. What your lung is not very good at is separating out the different chemicals and saying, oh, I need this, I don't want this, I can't have this.
Do you have a story or a question?
I've been doing it my whole life.
Yeah,
so.
Do you have a story?
Prove
How
it.
did you find Shane Gillis's girlfriend? Does it have anything to do with Adam Ray? Please let us know. Well, there it was. Shane Gillis's girlfriend. That's where he found her.
Love
I'm not
her,
kidding.
happy for them.
It really is. Right?
And
She's
now
not
if
happy
everyone's
for
always like, oh, Jules is always coughing, she's going to die. Now if I get a collapsed lung, it's not that embarrassing.
It's not because we've seen it. We've been through it before.
Just like Shane. This happens to a lot of girls.
Happens
collapsed
to a
lung.
lot of babes out there. That's Shane
Happens to
Gillis's
us
girlfriend.
hotties.
I love making fun of her for some reason. And if anyone has any more dirt on Shane's girl, please let me know. It empowers me to give her a little knock on the face, you know, Michaeline. Okay, let's keep moving here.